We're here with some Historic on MTGArena. Today we're going to do a bit of a meme deck. It's called Treasure Hunt Flare. The idea of the deck is that we use Treasure Hunt, which is a 2-mana sorcery that says reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card, and then put all cards revealed this way into your hand. And a whole bunch of cycling lands. We've got 4 each of Steppe, Sandbar, Moor, Cave, Thicket, and each Triome, to hopefully turn to play Treasure Hunt, get a bunch of lands in hand, discard all of those lands with cycling, and on turn 4 cast Zenith Flare to kill the opponent in one shot. In case Zenith Flare is not enough, we do have Mystic Sanctuary to bring it back, and we have Lurrus of the Dream Den, because, I mean, why not? It's free, it's a free 3-2. That doesn't cost us anything, so we'll play 5 games, see how it goes. It's a bit of a joke deck. Last time we took a more serious approach with Yorion Fire's Golos Field of the Dead, which was quite powerful. This time we'll do something a little bit more goofy. I don't expect this deck to be any good, but I expect it to be pretty cool when we actually get to do what we want to do. Ideally, we'll get to do that like twice. We want to mulligan for Treasure Hunts. And we found one there. So here we can put away a Hallowed Fountain and a Savai Ryome. We'll play the Jeskai Triome first. I'm used to calling things from their Khan's Wedge names. The Crabarino. Play Hallowed Fountain, play Treasure Hunt, and get a whole bunch of lands. Now we want to discard lands that have cycling. Get some of those in the graveyard. Play Steam Vents untapped. Play Treasure Hunt. Grab another Treasure Hunt, okay. And then cycle Forgotten Cave. And we have a lot of cards in our hand. And we're going to discard everything we can with cycling. We have to discard 18 cards. Cycling, cycling, cycling. Cycling. Oh, we're gonna spend more time discarding cards in our hand than we are like casting spells this game. I think I want to keep the Mystic Sanctuary. Wow, that's a lot of cards you have to discard, isn't it? There we go. The turtle! Looks like our opponent is playing a deck that's going to turn their... maybe something like Huatli, and turn all of their creatures into 1 mana 4/4s, and 1 mana 3/3s, and 1 mana 5/5s. Their Secret Keeper. We will Treasure Hunt again. Play an island. Treasure Hunt again. And there's our Zenith Flare. We have to discard 4 cards. We want to make sure that our... Actually, no, that doesn't matter. Keep discarding everything that cycles. Okay. And if they have Huatli here, they do kill us, but they were unable to. And we take it down. Not a bad little start. Did kind of what the deck wanted to do. A turn slower than what we were hoping for, but... And this deck is definitely one that's just goldfishing. It's not interacting with the opponent. It's not doing anything. It's sending Zenith Flares to the dome, hopefully on turn 4. I have seen that deck the opponent was playing a couple times. It's pretty cool. It plays a lot of 1 mana 0/4s, 0/5s. With the goal of playing a Huatli on turn 3 and just attacking for, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. They missed out on land 3, so we were able to defeat them. Alright. Let's see what we're working with here. Again, we just want to mulligan to the Treasure Hunt. Nope. 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 There we go. We'll keep 2. It's a thing. It's a thing. We also have to hope that our first treasure hunt doesn't hit Zenith Flare. Or else we might not have enough cards recycling in the graveyard. Oh, this might be another one of those Huatli decks. Huatli being a 3-mana card that lets all of your creatures attack with their toughness instead of their power. It's pretty good. It's more explosive than you would think. Also a neat little combo, Tetsuko. Even though the cards will save 4/4 for Yolk Docks if Huatli's in play, it's still not able to be blocked because its power is still technically less than 1. High Alert also worked. High Alert, Huatli, same concept. And we're gonna take a lot of damage here. In fact, we might be in trouble. We're gonna take what, 7 here? Yeah, I think we're just dead. I think we have to like untap and play Luris. Like that's not gonna because we can't even block the Tetsuko. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I think this deck is just faster than ours. Yeah, there's the Huatli.
I shall wield this power. We are only as strong as our allies.
Take 7. And GG. So that is, of course, the downside of playing a deck that is just goldfishing. It's playing by itself, right? If your opponent's faster than what you are, then there's just nothing you can do about it. Alright. Because we're doing just the play queue instead of the ranked queue, it does take a little bit longer between games to get paired, but that's alright. I also think we might stop it. Well, it's a very short video if I only do 3 games. I was just saying, I think we have an idea about what we're trying to accomplish here, but we'll see. We get a treasure hunt on turn 2 again, which is always nice. Unfortunately, this Triome doesn't really provide much for us in terms of being able to cast Zenith Flare. Oh, nope, not that one. This one. And discard that one. Okay, so that's 4 of them. Oh, there we go. That's 4 of them. We can play, yeah, we won't play Forgotten Cave. Well, let's Treasure Hunt first. And see if we get like a, you know, a Jeskai Triome. I really like the opponent's sleeves. These are like the new Pack Rat sleeves, or at least they were on sale the other day. Okay, we didn't get the Jeskai Triome, so let's go and play this Forgotten Cave. And then we're gonna have to discard some stuff. Card 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one I don't think is an... Oh, it is an island. Okay, so we are like getting close to the sanctuary. Tameo.
Ruling you will be excellent research.
Tameo is fine.
To the library.
Depending on what they get. Oh, yeah, Thought Erasure would be pretty bad. Treasure Hunt? Oh my goodness. Hollowed Fountain. And Treasure Hunt. And there's the Zenith Flare. And now we have to discard 34 cards. Alright. Well, that's a thing. We'll, try not to rope out. Try not to time out. Want to make sure we discard everything with Cycling. Don't discard that Zenith Flare. Tranquil Thicket, Forgotten Cave, Triome. This is silly. Triome, step. I don't even know how many I've discarded already. No, I want to keep the Mystic Sanctuary. This Triome. And here comes the rope. Alright, we can get rid of Island. Steam vents. Hallowed Fountain. Okay, there we go. Alright, right now Zenith Flare is for 36. Go ahead and put full control mode on, in case we want to do it in our upkeep. Oh, I don't know what Consecrate does. So if they have a counterspell, we'll play Zenith Flare. We'll use Mystic Sanctuary to get it back. Then do it again next turn. Thought Erasure. Okay. They did not have that last turn, unfortunately. That was their draw step for this turn. And now they're going to get to Tameo it back repeatedly. Actually, no, because it can go on top of our library. Pass. Draw. Oh, in fact, we get to just win here. Zenith Flare. Take action. Cycle Lonely Sandbar. And Zenith Flare Limb for 37. Hey, we did it! That was equal parts fun and stupid. We're 2-1. Huh. Yeah, so it worked well even through the Thought Erasure. Having a 1-mana cycler, that's something good to keep in mind in the future. Might want to keep a couple 1-mana cyclers in hand when discarding, when we have a lot to discard. That way we guarantee ourselves the ability to play Sanctuary and then cycle Suppling and just immediately draw the Zenith Flare. Yeah, that was that was pretty great. I had a good time. Nope, we're gonna mulligan for a treasure hunt. That ain't it. That's not it. There we go. Island, island. Turn 3 cards? Okay, yeah, so we can just do this. Also, big shoutouts to the London mulligan. Letting this deck be a thing. I don't think we could do this with the old mulligan rules where we would get less and less cards in our opening hand to start. But getting 7 peeks at it every time does make it possible. Ooh, the opponent seems to be on some sort of mono black deck. Well, we're gonna treasure hunt. Oh, I guess not mono black. Looks like black green. Take 1. Treasure hunt. We really don't want to draw Zenith Flare yet. Okay, good. Yeah, play the Jeskai land. That seems good. Yeah, if the first treasure hunt hits Zenith Flare, it's kind of bad because then you're not, Zenith Flaring for much. Discard Triome, discard Triome. We might be in okay shape. Depends on what type of thing they can potentially reanimate, if that's what they're going for. They are filling the graveyard up pretty large, but nothing yet seems super frightening. The opponent playing 1-mana 1/1s and trying to do something with their graveyard does give us time to kind of do our thing. Setessan Training. +1/+0 and draws a card. Oh, we drew like the treasure hunt again? Awesome. Get ready to discard a lot of cards. A2 life. Treasure hunt. Alright. Sure. Discard 39 cards. What is this? Alright. Get ready for lots and lots of clicking. I'm just gonna kind of do it like this as long as they're I want to keep the Mystic Sanctuaries. Everything else I think I can get rid of, except for Zenith Flare, of course. I need to start how many more? Oh, I don't know. I do wish it showed you how many more you needed to discard. There we go. Alright, so Zenith Flare now is for 32? This is so dumb. I'm having a great time. Ancestral Mask. Enchanted creatures +2/+2 for each other enchantment. We're down to 6, but we're gonna deal the opponent 32. Boom! And we're 3-1 with this nonsense. Alright, let's get that one final game in. This has worked out better than I had hoped. I expected it to work like maybe once, and to just get smashed for a lot of games. Well, we've actually gotten to do our job, do what we were hoping to do. I, of course, don't think this is, something that you would take to any tournament for real or anything. But if you're looking to just goof around and have some silly games, meme on a few people, this is definitely working. I really like Historic right now. There's a lot of different decks. There's very serious decks. Again, the last video we did was a combination of Yorion, Fires, Golos, and Field of the Dead that was very strong. You've got a lot of different archetypes, and then you can also just kind of do stupid things like this. Oh wow, even a treasure hunt in the opening hand. Let's open on Triome. Oh, do we not have an untapped land here, though? Oh, I don't like that. But we will go ahead and cycle Secluded Step. Paradise Druid? Sure. Treasure Hunt. Triumph. Discard 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wild Growth Walker. Gotta be a little careful. Might get out of range. That is something that's possible. We did draw Zenith Flare here. I think I want to just play Island. Cycle Sandbar. Cycle Step. Get a couple more cards in our hand and discard 7. Okay. And now Zenith Flare is for exactly 20, so if they gain any life, a little problematic. But we do have Mystic Sanctuary, so we can always Zenith Flare them in the face, play Sanctuary, put it back on top of our library, and then do it again. And, you know, gaining 20 life is quite a big deal. And we do have 2 Sanctuaries, which is nice. But wow, they are gaining a lot of life. Okay, so we'll Zenith Flare their face for 20. And then play Mystic Sanctuary and put Zenith Flare back on top. So now they've got to find another Explorer. So now they go to 21. 21 won't do it. Yeah, 21 won't do it because we can cycle Sandbar and then cast Zenith Flare. And we are at 34. So we cycle Step. Zenith Flare them for 21. Yeah, we did it. We went 4-1 with this nonsense. That's very silly. There were some real decks in there too. Let's go ahead and add that. Nice little 4-1 up there, and then take one more look at the deck. That went even better than I could have ever imagined. Again, at the start, I was expecting something like 1-4, maybe 2-3 if we got lucky. We ended up losing to a very quick Huatli list. But other than that, the deck performed well. Let's go ahead and move these over. Look at it one more time. Team bends. Okay, so... Yep. Then move all of these Triomes. So we had, we never cast Loris. It's just kind of like a bonus that's just there just in case, I guess. Mulliganing 2 treasure hunts is what you have to do. There's going to be some games where you just mulligan and don't find one, and then you just kind of lose. But plenty of cycling lands. You know, we even fought through interaction once where our opponent made us discard our Zenith Flare, and we just played Mystic Sanctuary, cycled a card, drew Zenith Flare, and killed them. So it was really fun, and I hope you had fun. I know it was on the shorter side of the videos, but when you play a deck that goldfishes and either wins or loses by turn 5, well, it's going to happen. So thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. And I will catch you next time. Take care.